Alright, so today I'll show you the disassembly of the Antigravity THUMP-BOX Bluetooth speaker. Um, problem, well, I already took it apart, but the problem was that the speaker wasn't playing properly anymore. So actually made a bit of a mess with the trying to figure out how to take it apart, so I thought I'd make a video of it so it can help other users. So basically, you've got this touch panel on the top of the assembly. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Try to make it there. So basically, you got to remove this plate first, and this plate is actually glued on this part, which makes the function goes. However, I didn't retain the I should have retained the side where the buttons are and everything, because I don't know which side is gonna go when I reassemble it. But I didn't really use that part anyway. Maybe with the printed card circuits, I'll be able to figure it out. So yeah, once you remove this one, which is glued on, you gotta be careful, and you pry it out with a small blade like that. Be careful not to hurt yourself. I should have used a bigger blade in order to pry it out, or a small flat screwdriver. And so once you remove that part, you can use a Phillips driver to remove the 4 screws that are retaining this circuit inside the box. And there's 4 screws, 4 black screws in the corners. Screws are elsewhere here somewhere on my desk. So once you've taken that apart, you can just pull it out like that. Just want to make sure I don't damage anything. And yeah, as you can see, there's a part area, ruban in French. Actually, I'm speaking French. There's a ruban retaining it, and I just pulled a little bit on it, and it came through, and so we could remove or go up with that part. And then we had this one here. We had access to this one, which has the entry control, as you can see. So yeah, there's this circuit was also screwed down inside this recess plastic part. Yeah, you saw I had removed that one from the bottom earlier on, trying to figure out how to dismantle it. So I kind of damaged the bottom part a little bit, but let's move on. Actually, let's continue with this part. Actually, when you remove the 4 screws that retain the circuit, you're able to pry it out a little bit inward on one side in order to clear the input ports, and then you can lift it up, and you got 4 other screws that I remove naturally. 4 other screws that is going to be located here that you're going to be able to remove. And then get that out here. Then you see actually the screws right here, and when you remove it, you're not gonna be able to take it apart from the battery right away. Actually, this one is sticked onto the battery, so you gotta be very careful and pull it out slowly in order to unstick it from the battery. You don't have a lot of length for the wires, that's why it stayed like that. I didn't want to cut the wires for the battery, especially some thin wires like that. And then there's this part. Well, just forget about this one. But you can see actually this part is the bottom. You got some 4 outer screws you got to remove in order to access the speaker. So yeah, this is what it looks like when you remove the screws. This one actually I cut the wires down for the speaker. So yeah, I cut the wires down, so you get to that part where you get this one. Yeah, usually there's this bottom part here, but I removed it earlier on. There's this part actually that was in between, but I guess you'll figure out. I guess you're gonna be able to remove it. It's just sliding on this part. If you cut the wires, you're gonna be able to access. Or the thing I did actually, I just shaved down that part from the bottom and pried those out actually for out of the way, but it won't look as good when I put it back together. So yeah, so this speaker actually, you gotta remove the sticky pad from the bottom and you unscrew the Phillips screw. Let's put that away a little bit, and then you're gonna have this plate actually goes there. But in order to take that out, actually, you gotta pry it out somehow. You gotta cut the glue on all around it, and then you can pry it out with a flat screwdriver. It's not an easy task actually. I cracked the bottom plastic casing, but managed to get it out of the casing by pulling by the notches there. And then what the problem was, when you got that part, so you get that part in your hands, and there's 4 screws retaining this small plate. But if the speaker were good, actually you would pull on that plate and it would come with the coil there and the 2 wires that goes in there. So the thing I'm gonna do is the problem is that this is supposed to be one with the coil here, and so I'm gonna clean the dried glue, and I'm gonna put some new glue on together with the voice coil. I'm gonna remove it from this housing and put some glue all around it and put it back together the way it came. So that's about it. I hope this is gonna help you out if the speaker is still working but doesn't have pretty sound. It's like blown speaker or something. Hope this is helpful for you. Thank you.